And welcome back. Okay, so this is the obituary. And 35 men have fallen since I took command, so well done me. So we added to this number last time and we are pretty hurt. We are over here, somewhere in the middle of the map, on a delivery. And also I didn't decide yet what to do with Sütze here. And I have decided to go with crossbows, even though I could also, obviously, go with throwing, for example, which would make a lot of sense. The reason I'm doing this is because I already have a heavy crossbow. And eventually we'll get piercing shot, I think, as well as point blank. Also has 3-star range defense, so makes sense. Berserk, probably yes, but I'm a little bit worried about fatigue issues, so we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, let's go ahead and take crossbow and firearms mastery. Alright, next order of business is that we found this full coat of painted heavy plate armor, and I have decided to give that to Rand here, who is only level 4, but anyways. And now we have this plate cuirass armor. So will I give that to someone? Probably. Well, it's better than this piece, for example, so sure, why the hell not? And yes, indeed, our stuff is damaged, as are our hit points, as is our morale and confidence levels. So let's see, I have plenty of tools. A good amount of tools, but those will... Did I say tools on medical supplies? Anyways, whatever. They're tools for the body. But yes, let's camp here. Treat these injuries. And I don't know if we'll have enough tools to repair everything. We'll see. Yeah, I need the... I do need the repair tent to speed this up, to make it more efficient. Anyways, let's still assign like a few guys there. And I'm doing fletching, of course, because of the throwing nets, consuming a lot of ammunition as we repair them. Anywho, let's camp. And let's go to... I don't have money for tools at the moment. That's a bit problematic. A bit. Obviously I have a lot of things to sell though. So we will get there. Let's go once it's dawn, I think. Starting to run out of tools. Okay, close enough. Let's go. So, is there even a point in stopping by here? I guess I can get like 1 stack of tools, maybe sell a few things, get more. Alright, sure. Really hoping that Schwanstadt, our major selling hub, will have ambushed trade routes again. Alright, let's get some tools. And let's also see about the selling price. It is 17, which is not fantastic, but it will have to do. I suppose I will sell enough things to be able to buy the tools. Let's start with the utter garbage. Do not need a pitchfork anymore at this point. Could also salvage this stuff, but I don't have the salvage tent, so it's quite inefficient. I'll keep the wild sling. I might be using it at some point. Okay, so 5 stacks of tools. Yeah, we still need more money. Plenty more money. Alright, I suppose I'll sell some of these furs. Alright, that's 5 stacks. Will I do anything else here? Probably not, but I guess I'll... Okay, there's a monk for 100. And as well as an apprentice. I'll get both of them, let's see. Are they any good or not? First up, the monk does have 2 stars in melee skill, however starts at the very high value of 45. 5 melee defense from sure footing is also tough. Has a star in initiative, so not very good, but maybe just barely usable. I mean, as a monk, has utility. Can get like bandage mastery and inspire, something like that. And with the help of books, I guess can get like whatchamacallit, stacking perks for more inventory capacity. Guess I'll keep this guy around. Maybe I will be able to make something out of him. So 78 melee skill by level 12, which is not a lot, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. 70 hit points at level 1 is kind of insane, actually, for a monk. 5 melee defense might roll like good enough. 51 resolve starting, that's good. And also, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Keep him around. Let's call him like Fodder++. Next up, we have Alretiren, the apprentice, 2-star ranged, 2-star melee defense. Doesn't have the throwing perks, so that's a bit of a bummer. Not like she's excellent at something like that, though. I could make like a... I don't know. Like some sort of frontline take hits until you die character. Doesn't have the shield perks. Does have tactical maneuvers. So let's see. 15 fighters in the fighting line. 17 after these 2. They are cheap though. Cheap to keep around. Do I care about the range skill when it starts at 40? Probably not. When I don't have range defense for Windreader, which is available. I don't know, we'll see. Keep these 2 for now, but I might decide to let them go at some point, at least one of them. And also, yes, Adalbert suffered a permanent injury, has a broken elbow joint. Had forgotten about that, but that means that he is completely expendable. Might even get rid of him at this point. Let's see, with the company for 21 days. The other option would be to just get him killed. And I would imagine that he would rather live. So I will just let him go at this point. Thank you for your service. I'm sorry that it did not work out. I will strip you naked and then pay you to bugger off. There you go. Goodbye. Oko did also suffer a permanent injury. It's just a missing finger though, so that's fine. You have 9 left. Anyways, yeah, we saw some orcs. How many? 18. No. I'm just going to say no. Not with behemoths and warriors at this point. Not worth it. Maybe if I like equipped heavy enough weapons, then sure we might be able to beat that, but why? Also yes, I have even more heavy armors around. Does anyone want to use them? Ulrich here will go nimble, the very next level. Already has heavy armor. So yeah, okay, well, it seems I have spare armor in that case. Might equip these guys soon, not yet though. I guess I'll bring Oko back to the fighting line. Not that it matters really, but anyways. Okay, let's continue with our contract. We have 200 crowns left, and now we have more. Couple of events. A few mercenaries come back to you with the most curious of stories. Apparently Urbgen, the ever sure-footed sellsword, managed to make a bit of a name for himself in Forstland. While carousing with ladies on a tavern staircase, the banister broke and a damsel went careening downward. With a horn of ale in one hand and a wench wrapped in the tender grip of the other, the mercenary stuck his foot out and managed to catch the falling mistress on the toe of his boot, quite literally bringing her to heel, much to the roaring applause of the inebriated crowd below. You ask where he is now. The mercenaries laugh. Dropping throw with the easily impressed. What else? Okay, so this is quite the monk we have here. Of course, of course. And Udalric once again making trouble. Alright. Well, Liz, let's see if you can calm him down with your infinite wisdom. No. Not this time either. I might have to do something about the discipline. Anyway. Alrighty, let's see here. So we have disappearing villagers here. So selling price is pretty bad. Only 10. I could get an eunuch. There are some events with eunuchs that can be of use, at the very least, and I guess you can get lucky. He's only 100, let's check him out. He is not very impressive. I think I'll just let him go, despite the events that I mentioned. Does get the peddler perks as well as efficient packing, which is useful, yes, but I will still let him go. Right, we have some levels. So Rand, level 5. Takes more hit points this time instead of the +3 resolve. Okay, is it time to decide on a weapon mastery? I could go with the axes because I have... Let's see. Don't I have... No, I think I sold it. Well, you have a great axe. So I could use something else on Baldwin. However, I think I kind of prefer hammers overall for this guy, who will get mind over body for fatigue cost reduction. I like the AoE attack of hammers more. So I could, instead of taking a weapon mastery here, just take something else for now. What would it be? Maybe like gifted. Being gifted is good. Feint is also okay. Not quite as useful when you have 3-star melee skill, perhaps. I'll delay decision making and take gifted here. Make him immediately more useful. And let's see here. What armor are you going with? Heavy armor. Okay, actually, we will be getting brawny in that case, I guess. And perhaps I don't need this hit point roll, so instead I will take resolve once again for mind over body. And you can keep using this fighting spear for now, but we'll see. Okay, Urbgen here for their ++. Take student. I will mark a few things here, so... Sadly does not have spears as a weapon mastery available. Could get it later, maybe. I could also just skip all the melee skill, take like peaceable for +20 resolve, etc. There is merit to doing that. The 2 stars melee skill is kind of meh when you start at 45. Started with a +4 resolve roll. Doesn't have fortified mind. Bit of a bummer. I think I will probably skip the peaceable. Let's try to make like a bandage inspire character out of this guy. Not like the best one I could find for even that kind of role, but still. Despite me saying that about the inspire, I will go ahead and take the +3 melee skill. Okay, next up we have Ulritieren here. So I think I will skip the range skill entirely. So this will be like a fodder plus. Fodder plus, let's say it like that. Take the +3 melee skill, +3 melee defense, as well as +3 hit points. And perhaps take Gifted or Colossus. I could just take Student. Do I care about her long-term potential? I don't think I do. She's not utterly useless later on either. At least if I find and give her something like the shield perk books. I'll just take Gifted to start out with. Takes Resolve this time. And also, yes, Nikolaus level 2 takes Colossus. Mean Rolled takes more Resolve. Alright. So do I do anything here? We are, I believe, still on the ambition to destroy locations beset by undead. Also, I want to visit Swanstad again to sell things. That or the other city nearby. I think I'll probably just move out. Unless one of these couriers is going east. This is going northeast to Lauenstadt. And this is going to the north. So Lauenstadt. Do I want to visit Lauenstadt? It's pretty far, so probably not. Not this time, though I could make some easy XP by doing that, and it's kind of in the same way. But let's visit like Swanstad and maybe Finstastad, and we'll decide. Perhaps I will need to buy more tools again pretty soon, but anyways. Let's go. Let's leave this silly place behind. Alright, I see Goblin Raiders. Well, I guess so. I will kill them. Honestly, even if there's this few, I still kind of it kind of annoys me to fight goblins. But yeah, sure. The Goblin Tribe Defender and a few Berserkers. So I suppose once again we will be using nets. Do I give you a net? Azur has nets. Should you be in the fight at all? I don't think so, since your helmet is broken down. Okay, and let's leave these two out of it as well. Oh, Liz is angry. Well, disgruntled. Humiliated. Also, I forgot to treat this. Well, it doesn't matter, though. Well, -2 vision does kind of matter a little bit. Anyway, whatever. Also, this armor is damaged. I will leave Nikolaus out of this. Let's move Baldwin over there. Also, yeah, Sütze. I'll leave that Wind Reader there, because I really want the Sling book for this guy. With 3-star range defense. But mark it down that he has crossbows now. Also, yes, after that battle that we did, I did, of course, do a little bit of inventory management. I don't think Luthgardis had a pike before, but she does now. Anyway, so yeah, the Berserkers are a bit troublesome. Being nudists. So yeah, nets will be kind of necessary. Kind of. They also have Vengeance. Which is really nasty. Do I even have like a two-handed weapon I'd like to use at the moment? Probably not. I do have a longsword. I do have a two-handed mace. Well, the mace would be good, actually. Maybe I'll give that to Baldwin, though. For the stuns. The tribe defender shouldn't be a problem as soon as we get into melee. It's going to be fine. Yolanda's armor is also damaged. That's... well, sure. I can make a switch. I can make a switch. That's good enough. How about the helmet though? Do I have like a spare helmet? It doesn't necessarily look like it. I really need that repair tent. 85. There's this thing, I guess. Sure. 185, that's better. Lots of preparations for 4 goblins. Anyway, I guess we'll go now. Do I still bring a mace though? To be able to stun. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think it's kind of a good idea. So winged mace for around here. I don't think I care about a shield, as the plan is to deal with them fast or stun them. Yolanda can have a shield though. Alright, let's go. So are you guys coming forward? We have range superiority. Also, we start way over here, which is annoying. It still counted that Nacho group there in battle, I guess, even though they were gone. Yeah, I think I'll just hold still. They should be coming to us. And maybe hide in the bushes with a couple of people. Keeps the anchor bonus at least. You can hide there. You can take the high ground. You can hold. You can hold. You can hide. Actually there. Hold. Move. Okay, there they are. Berserkers coming in. Also, yes. Apparently they have 12 action points. And there's still one somewhere. %. With Astrid. What the hell? 48 range defense. What's going on? 87 range skill. Okay, that's a bit strange. 30% with an aimed shot. Well, I guess that's a lot of range defense. Whatever. Whatever. Still, I think we wait. This Goblin Harrier Axe is a pretty dangerous weapon as well. Just wait for them to arrive. Well, take this shot. Does hit it for a whopping 8 damage. With 12 action points, I guess I need to move back. I want to give them 3 shots. Not too many of them, at least. Hmm. 8%, not even worth it. Not even worth. Right, Yolanda needs to get ready to, like, maybe tank one of these things. The one that's left. Or engaging with the Tribe Defender. Oh, you're over there. Tribe Defender has the high ground. Scary. And also it seems they're waiting. Okay, god damn it, guys. God damn it. Hides in the bush there. That's so annoying. I'm not allowed to go there without getting morale penalties. And I can't get to them and stun, so I guess we'll move back. I hate goblins. I hate them so much. Don't want to be hit by this guy. Hide here, maybe? Let's hide there for now. You also don't want to be hit, so hide there. You move there in anticipation. Just hold there. No, wait. Let's wait. Alright, so if I want to keep the anchor bonus, I need to hold. Which means I'm giving them a chance. Which is annoying. Oh well. It's only Astrid, though, who benefits at all from holding still. I'll just move, I think. Try to deny them those free hits, if I can. Stupid goblins. Also, they seem to be kind of doing the flanking maneuvers that wolf riders would be doing. Right, I think Udalric stays. He might be getting hit here, maybe. We'll see. Oh, and you're being coy as well. Well, anyways, I need to get in melee there, and I think we should be fine with Yolanda. Probably. Still doing the flanking, but at least now I can do things. 15%, huh? I think I'll just go for an aim shot. I could wait for Mark and... Well, then again, why not wait? Why not wait? Especially when I have bullseye. Alright, best of luck to you, Baldwin. I will wait for the stun to be better. I think these weapons are more dangerous than this one, though this stupid berserker can attack twice with this. This reach weapon. So we'll see if I can actually mark more than one with Liz's -2 vision. You're over there, huh? Which means I have nets in the wrong place. Also, yeah, I should have brought more nets. Whoops. We can mark that one. Do I get closer? Is there a point? I don't think there is. Just end there. If I rotate one... No, can't get to them with Udalric, even with a rotation. How about with 2 rotations? I can do 2, right? I think so. It's up here. No. Still cannot get to them, even with the quick step. Oh well. Is there any other rotation here that I could use? Doesn't look like it. Anyways, yeah, I can get to them, but I can't attack. Guess there's really no point in even using quick step. That's only going to be more fatigue spent. Just move there. Around you need to be doing things as well. So I can get a net on one of them. Move there and wait. Stupid vengeance. It's going to hurt so much if they're able to hit us. And they will be, with 3 of them. Alright. Chase this tribe defender. Man, I hate goblins. Yeah, I'll M-shot, I think. Well, let's not M-shot this one. I don't want the Vengeance to activate. It's going to be dangerous enough as it is. Just do that. Fail. Alright, best of luck to us. I'll go for the one who has Vengeance, so... Gets it. Good. Alright. So now we try to nuke that one down. Try to avoid dealing damage to this one until I can stun it. I think 26 from this distance. While it's stunned, well, we still hit. You do the... It can't be knocked back from there. So it's fine. $21? No. Alright, net the other one. So did I even give you another net in your inventory? If I didn't, then... Oh, you do have one, okay. Alright, now this is going to be a problem, this one. I suppose I need a run to handle that one. Scary. So it's going to be able to move and attack once. Anyway, what the hell do I do with Herbert? It might even decide to go into, like, actual melee range, even with the reach weapon. Here. If I move Herbert. I need Herbert's, well, mediocre damage as well. I'll move like this. Rotate you. Alright, and I guess with that also just deals, well, tries to deal damage with 53. Is there like a rotation I could do instead? Doesn't really look like a good one is available. I could move around there. Yay. Maybe worth? I don't know. Let's just do this. 58. No. Okay. That's fine. So now if I deal damage to you, I do need to ideally be able to stun. I guess you're the obvious target here. I don't even have a net on you. Meaning that I go for these low chances. 20. Some crossbow guys you are. Alright, so go for a stun on this one now. Then again, I could do it with Ulrich, but then again, it's about to act, so go for it. 91. Hits, but doesn't get the stun. Okay, we're about to get hurt. Or not. Okay, lucky. Kind of. Guess refresh the net there. Or do I need to? Now let's use one on this one. And I'll actually wait and see if I can stun it. Also use a mark. Use save fatigue. Tribe defender shoots Astrid. Nasty. So now Astrid definitely needs to move if I can't deal with the goblin berserker. Anyway. I can rotate, of course. Whatever. Wait and see if Ulrich can... Well, then again, I could just use this throwing net on Herbert. I think that makes sense. These things are dangerous enough to warrant this. Okay, let's see. From over guess it doesn't matter here. 69. No. How about 75? Yes. Okay. You have a net as well. Do I use one here just to facilitate its demise? I think I do. I think I do. Okay, and go for that one again. Take a little bit of damage there. 10 damage. And now we engage here finally. I'll just shield wall, I think. Alright. This one is going to be a problem. Can still take a bit of... well, it has 2 attacks. If it decides to attack. You could just try to break free as well. So Azure out of nets. Really needs bags and belts. Alright. Then again, I shouldn't because of vengeance. So instead, let's maybe focus on the tribe defender with Azure. Astrid also moves again, sadly. Let's go like there. Okay. Let's continue. Alright. So the stun needs to be refreshed once it gets to act, sadly. So you wait. Okay, that's fine. Getting hit by that. And Herbert, get your pike out. And attack. Alrighty. Marked, wait. Not going to use a net on the tribe defender, I don't think. I'm running out. I'll move one. Also, yes, I could have made... Wait, I could have marked. I could have. Maybe I should have. Okay, you can still be just damaged. You get your battle standard out, and I suppose do nothing else. Could also rotate, I guess. Someone, somewhere. Why though? Why though? Don't. Do I still have a net? You have a net. Can't even knock out. I guess you just have to, like, tank it for a while. I suppose. Yeah, just recover your fatigue. I don't want to damage it now. It's too early. Here I'll just attack, start tickling. And Astrid. Aim shot, 40%. Gets it. Right. Stun again, please. Gets it. Now out of fatigue, though. Right, marked. Not marked. Not marked. Mark again. And also, like, move there, so I have every single goblin markable. Also, ouch, 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 ouch. Alright, Rand will need help. Sadly, I don't think I can really provide it. I still need to deal with these ones. Making progress, though. 78, I'll go for this one. Good. Okay. I can rotate round out of there when the need arises. It might arise very soon. The bleed is actually doing work from the ironic weapon here. In any case, okay, yes, you're out of fatigue. Let's go for, I guess, the same one, why not? Okay, need like 1 or 2 hits there. 36. Can also rotate with 5th death. If I save fatigue. Well, then again, I don't need to save fatigue. Okay, 80. Still need one more. One more. 1 hit point. I think I'll go for this one now. Can't go for the knockout. Can anyone else use a net? Maybe Yolanda, maybe. Loot card is Liz. Not really. Not really Liz. I don't think Ulrich should, nor Baldwin. Anyways, I could equip this net instead of this. Trying for the knockout when I can. Anyway, whatever. Whatever. I mean, I could use it with Liz. Means I skip a mark. If I do that though, if I do it now, if I use the net now, then it's likely just getting broken immediately before I even benefit from it. I think I'll just mark here. That might be too early as well. Anyways, I've made that decision. Won't have enough fatigue for this anyway, and would take more damage from the tribe defender, so let's not. I could kick. That would not deal damage, so would that activate vengeance? I don't think I want to find out at the moment. That seems silly. For a stagger and 25% chance of a daze. So do nothing and once... Well, I equip this. So you have an option. So you have an option. Next round. Ow. Ow. Okay. I was going to say one down, but that's not the case. Still. I'll try to get the kill with like one of these characters though. Misses a 95, as you do. And also no longer stunned, actually. He's dazed though. So yeah, daze will be minus damage, vengeance is plus damage. Maybe I still need to like try to stun it with Ulrich. Feels like a waste. But so it goes. $84 here, I guess I will. Alright, one down finally. 50. Gets it. Alright, 22 hit points needed as damage. Can I deal that much? Maybe. So I guess, yeah, I won't be stunning, I suppose. Progress. More progress, nice. Alright, so now we have the option. Or I could still wait and use the net next round, when it's perhaps better. Perhaps. Oh, and why do you have vengeance? What the hell? Did I hit you with something? What on earth is going on? I don't remember hitting you. Also, you have 140 hit points. Okay, well, that sucks. Guess I try for the stun with a 54 in a moment. Well, sure, do it now. Okay, gets it. That's good. Gets that one. That's also good. Alright, now we mark this one. If I rotate, is that helpful? I think so. Okie dokie. Just kind of an annoying fight, not really like that big of a threat, I suppose. Also 9%, do I even take that? I don't think I will. Might hit Yolanda instead. Okay, wait for surround bonuses, I suppose. And you can... do you wait? No, you don't. 52 miss. Well, then again, I should have waited for the mark. Mistake. Okay, someone's getting hit. It's probably round again. He should be fine-ish, though. Yeah, I think so. Might also be some like loot cards, but they can take like a couple of hits. Yeah. I don't think I need to bother with the stun here, so let's not. Now let's just get through this fight. It's taken long enough. Definitely long enough for 4 goblins. And mark this one. All right. And one more. I'll even do that. There we go. A fight for the ages. We do get a spiked impaler. We get the Goblin Harrier access. I guess I'll check them out. I would imagine they're 4 AP weapons. So I need to remember to have a drink at a tavern because people are pissed off. Okay, so this is 4 AP, 12 fatigue. Combined 35% chance to hit the head. 25% chance to decapitate the target on hits to the head that are killing blows. Also, disembowels inflicts 50% additional damage on a hit to the head. Interesting weapon. Might be using one of these at some point. Not yet, though, I don't think. You can have your fighting spear back. Also need to remember the net situation always. And I need back some belts here. I've said that multiple times. It still applies. Refresh nets where necessary. So you guys can use some nets. Even if you're... well, you're not going to use them. Not yet, but maybe at some point. Carry them, at least. Okay, have a net for now. Problematic with 40 fatigue, but anyways. So a quiver of bolts. How are we doing with ammo? Not fantastic. I'll still equip this here. Alright. And we move on. We find 7 tools. Hooray. Ambush straight routes. Excellent. Also an event. Which we've had before. Alright, once again, we have ludicrous prizes. 55! That's insane. We are about to be rich. I will take it. I will definitely take it. So try to keep, like, only the most useful things. Sell basically everything else. Because this is fantastic news for us. I'll sell the military cleaver. I will sell the arming sword. I think I will keep the longsword, but maybe not. Winged mace I think I will keep. Right, sell these. 752 for quality wood. Insanity. Insanity! Honestly, don't know if this place is bugged. It might be. It might be bugged. Anyways, we have 38,000. 38,000. All of a sudden. How do I spend 38,000? Well, I suppose there are ways. There are ways. Sell like, let's see, I could repair these things before I sell. There is a slight chance, though, that the ludicrous prices go away. Also, how are we with food? I could sell smoked ham. 376 per each. I will. I will do so. We can subsist on beer. Surely. That is something the mercenaries can do. These white wolf belts, I think sell them. Can be used to craft things, but also sell that. These two I will keep. Because I like the amulet that you can make with enough of those. I think I will repair the rest of this stuff. Keep the great axe, even though that's very tempting. And also I need to spend money. I think it's below 30,000 that I need to get. So that people don't ask for more wages. I'm cheap like that. Let's check the recruits. Do I care about caravan hands? Well, they can roll well. How about retinue? Let's do that first. Yes. At least the donkey. Something here as well. I could get the bounty board now. Oh, ordered inventory now increases stash size. That is a very good change, because I basically never saw the reason to take this. Might actually take it. Training dummy is actually pretty good as well. I think I'll just take that, actually. Meeting point... No... Yeah, no... Yeah, I'll just take training dummies. Then let's take a donkey. And then let's take the cart, well, the wagon. And now we're below 30,000. Okay, good. Good. And inventory size is now 210. That's insanity as well. Alright. There we go. Yeah, let's just camp here for a bit and then sell more things. There is a 3-skull mission here. I'll check. This is a smuggle. I haven't done a smuggle. Pick up requested item from Schwanstadt. We are there. So I could see what this will actually do. It might, like, lower our relations, though. It might. But anyways, before I do anything like that, potentially, I will instead, like I said, camp here for a while. Still have, apparently, yeah, things to heal. Fletching. Will need medical supplies pretty soon. I'll assign one more. Well, one person here instead of scouting. We can make do with one scout. I'll check the crafting tent as well. Nothing. Alright, I think I will probably see what that smuggle item contract is about. After we're done selling here. Okay, let's wait for dawn. There we are. We gain beer and wine times 2. Good job, Hathaward. Okay. We also have Conquer Holy Site 4 Skulls. No thanks. I don't want to die for your stupid religion. Okay, so selling price now is still 55. I'll sell this Spiked Impaler, even though it's not fully repaired. I'll sell one of these Harrier Axes. Sell one Glaive. Pitchfork can go. I'll keep this, even though tempting. How about any armors? Do I sell any armors? We'll find plenty more, so I will sell this Reinforced. As well as that. And that might be it. I could also sell, like, I don't know. Oh, Cured Venison, yeah, maybe. Sure, that's so good of a profit. I will. Once again, we're over 30,000. Alright. Anyways, let's check the recruits now. Just hire some people. I'll get this inventor, I guess, since now I'm rolling in the dough. So get this guy. Well, sure. Get every single... Well, I can't get every single guy. Anyways, let's see. So I will be... firing the ones that are useless. And keeping the ones that aren't. So let's see. Was that... I think that was all the guys. Okay, so Auringard Sure Shot is a Peddler, 2-star, range skill 1-star, range defense -6-star. Has Sure Shot, plus 10% range damage. 2 stars, 40 is a bit low. Maybe though, maybe. Has slings and crossbows. So maybe. Won't be like fantastic until very late. If even then. Could of course get greed though. However, do I want to do so? I don't know. Next up we have Ewitet, the caravan hand, who seems to be pretty meh. I will just let him go. Then we have the other one, who's likewise not stellar. Has very little going for them. So goodbye. And finally we have the inventor, who is a dastard and unpredictable. 2-star resolve. Star in range skill. So does get some specific perks. Gets Scholar. 10% chance to get any items from slain enemies that might not otherwise be available to loot. That's like okay. Interpretation could be useful later on. I can get it from someone else though. Gets anatomical studies. Unlocks a series of events that let you create prosthetic body parts to help your mercenaries resolve their permanent injuries. So yeah, it's going to take a very long time to get there. And I don't think I currently care about that, so I think I'll let you go. What is this though? Hippology? Knowledge of an animal's physiology allows for better diet, exercise and care. Increases hit points by 25% for each donkey in the company and their carrying capacity by +12. Okay, that is useful. That is useful, but currently I don't even have a single donkey, unless you count the humans. Inventor's armaments. Using your wits and tools, you've managed to create aids, which help you use unwieldy mechanical weapons with skill and dexterity. Gain +12 chance to hit while using a firearm. Reduce AP cost for handgun reload by 1. And 10% bonus damage when taking crossbow mastery. Gain +12 chance to hit while using a fire lance. When taking spear mastery, you will also gain 10% bonus damage. For other weapons classified as firearms, you can get a scaling, blah 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 blah. Okay, well that kind of does make crossbows a thing. Well, firearms a better thing. I don't have a firearm yet. I might though. I might eventually. Would be nice if this also applied for crossbows themselves, because at the moment I don't think I quite care enough about this guy and this perk to go to the south to get a firearm for him. So would be nice to have like at least one of those. Also gets a dog breeder. Unlocks a recipe in the crafting tent for breeding dogs, because you surely need a recipe for that. Anyways, you can get rid of Dastard. There are ways. I don't remember exactly how though. You do have True Believer. True Believer, does this get rid of it? Yes, it does. I think you can get rid of Dastard if you have like two bros who have Fearless or Brave. However, there's a slight chance that I misremember and it's another bad resolve morale trait that will apply to. But anyways, we can get rid of that with True Believer. Unpredictable is, I guess, a good thing. Yeah, it's a good thing. So, range defense is there. Doesn't have slings for Wind Reader. Doesn't have throwing for point blank shot. Piercing shot is there because that's from crossbows. So kind of useful, but kind of not. How much are you paid? 27, so pretty much. Company skills are good. Definitely usable. Do I want to use this guy though? I already have two crossbow guys. I don't have a crossbow. I just sold my crossbow. We'll find more though. It's not like this guy will hit the side of a barn at the moment anyway. Also repair these. And also yes, Oren Guard is a sure shot. I think I will let this... Well, having a peddler is good in the company for the events, but... I don't know. Lumbering is of no use. Then again, doesn't matter. It matters a little bit. Has a star initiative. And minus 20 from this. With more stars in range defense... Well, you do have Wind Reader. I don't know. So base range defense will be at 40 plus minus 6. So let's say she eventually reaches 40. So gain a third of that as range skill. So 13 plus. Added to 84. So that's a decent amount of range skill. It's going to take a while to get going. I guess I'll keep this peddler around. Not the best peddler, but usable. So let's mark some things here. So we'll go with... I guess I could go with slings as well. That's fine. Don't have a sling user yet. There are famed slings in the game now. Student, yeah. Might take tactical maneuvers. Might take greed. Might, I guess, get like skillful stacking, maybe trustworthy demeanor. Maybe. What else? Maybe piercing shot if I go with crossbows. And sling perks will be a maybe. Also, this will apply to fire handgun apparently. Will apply shell shock on headshots from fire handgun. 40 resolve. No 45 mind for mind over body. Promise potential maybe. Gifted actually probably, but let's mark it as a maybe. Alright, keep this guy, this gal. Let's not even... Well, I can give you a sling. For now. The wild sling. You're very wild now. Have a shield. Have like some kind of armor. Some kind of crappy armor. Okay, so the inventor. Do I keep you? Let's get mind over body. With 2-star resolve. No, 45 mind. Can get it later, I guess. I mean, there might be... I don't know all the events in the game. There might be some events that are nice to have an inventor with, even when you don't have anatomical studies. I can always let this guy go later on, so not like the best of finds, but sure, for now. However, now I'm pretty full. 19 out of 21. So do I get one of these guys go? I could let like Alretieren go. Let's not though. The way this run has been going is that people die all the time, so it's good to have spares. Let's keep everyone. I'll even get the Miller. And then I will let her go. Because I don't care. 1-star melee defense. Okay, sure. Is lucky though, but... yeah... It does get the shield perks, so yeah, sure. Earlier on, maybe. Not now. You can go back into the fighting line, as can you. Guess you can... yeah, you can be in the fighting line. Until you die. You two... well, you three stay out of it for now. Okay, finally, let's see about doing things. So yeah, I had that smuggling thing. I could do this return item for easy XP and money. I will. Oh, well, I misclicked, so I won't. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, let's do the smuggling. Let's see. Hopefully this isn't too bad. Ruins our relations. So pick up requested item from Swanstad. I accept. Relations open. A nervous clerk meets you by the well, handing off a small chest. Here! Just take it and go! I never saw you. Understood? Pick the package and head out. Okay, so we're delivering it to the Free People's Camp. Relations are still open. So we'll see. Is this just a delivery or will there be a fight? Will it give us like an option to fight something? Will it force a fight against like noble troops? Kind of hoping it doesn't, but we are about to find out. I don't want to ruin my relations here. I don't want to turn this place hostile. But I'll still do this. As you hand the package to Bedward the Crew's hands, a rustling sounds come from nearby bushes. Thought you could smuggle goods into outlaw hands under our noses and get away with it? Get them all! Okay, well, as I predicted, kind of. And it seems we're also fighting the brigands. Okay. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Oh, we are in the middle. Oh dear. Are we dead? Are we dead? We'll see. This is going to be bad. This is going to be really very bad. Yeah, okay. The brigands are fighting with us. You're surrounded by nobles. Dangerous nobles. Mercenary. Nimble. We also have a hedge knight. Yep. If I had known this would happen, yeah, well, anyways, I did kind of predict this would happen, but yeah. Well, there's going to be a lot of casualties at least. That's basically guaranteed. How many brigand allies do we have? Some. They are very poorly placed. Oh dear. So what do I do? Do I just hold? I could also have moved back here. Is there a point? Royal Guard. God damn it. Noble Tower Shield. 290 armor. Onslaught. Well, at least the backline people are fairly easy to kill for the most part. I do have some nets. The Bull of Hinkent. Okay, that's our ally. Well, we start with waiting, I guess. The main thing, of course, is to keep Herbert alive. Where are you, Herbert? Over there? Hedge Knight kind of... guess we can even raw damage him down, but it's a bit awkward. Ideally you'd dagger, but I guess, yeah, we need to do that raw damage thing. Can't stun. These stupid footmen are going to be remarkably dangerous as well at the moment, since the team is still kind of sucky. Kind of sucky team, still. Anyways, wait. Oh, why would you do that? Why are you doing that? Stupid raider. You stupid raider. Okay, I need protection for Ostrich. Probably can't stay there. Really problematic I don't have good tanks yet as well. Anyways, I guess we can break the resolve if I can kill enough of them and deal with the standard bearer. Kind of wish the brigands had better troops. Anyway. So I can rotate Astrid out of there if the need arises as well. Not going to take this shot behind the tree stump. So I suppose we'll wait. And target someone else. Not this Billman with the armor. Wait. Okay, who was that? Poacher. Okay. I guess I should have brought the guys in reserves. Yeah, I should have. Well, now I know how these contracts work, so yeah. Okay, still wait. Also, probably would like to have something other than this mace for Baldwin, but then again, this mace is pretty good. A pretty good weapon. Okay, at least that marksman is doing something semi-intelligent. Also, did I give this new gal nets? It seems I didn't. With that sling, she's going to be absolutely useless. That was Brigand Thug decapitated. Gave them confidence, of course. How sucky for us. Okay, the Hedge Knight will demand a net. Probably engages here straight away. Also, did I wait with you? If I did, that was a mistake. Should have moved you. Actually, a rather big mistake. That blocks Udalric from getting to the Hedge Knight if the Hedge Knight engages here. Might just go for the Raider here, but then again with quick step I could get there. Can I rotate him? If that is over there, well, I guess with Herbert I can kind of get Udalric in play. Anyway, you wait. They are closing in. And Oko, you are the helper guy. Already has dodge. Not for much. This marksman is about to go down the very next round. Rand's main utility will be to throw the nets and then, like, engage with one. Is Oko waits? You just equip the net already. The one net that he has. Every single net will see use in this battle, I think. Anyways, I think I wait. Okay. There's the Hedge Knight. So if I move Lizzie, Ulrich can get to him. Let's also provide the mark. And then mark whom? Still have this -2 vision. Does it? Yeah, it probably doesn't come into play. It's daytime. Mark one of the footmen's. Footmen. If I move, can I mark you? Billman. I suppose I am going to be targeting one of the footmen, but the thing is, not just yet, so it's kind of a waste. And also the standard bearer is way over there. I cannot get to him. Nor should I probably shoot there just yet. These pikes and billhooks are super dangerous. Also, this flank will be engaged very soon. Yes, Baldwin will be rotated here. So I can do Herbert attacks and rotates. Anyways, that's not a problem for Lizzie. Lizzie does need to get out of the way. I guess Lizzie moves like here, moves like here, and then maybe. Yeah, I can mark this Billman, should I? Can't do anything about her just yet anyway. Not really. Anyways, can wait here as well and decide. I shouldn't be blocking anyone at the moment, right? Unless I want to move like Sütze, where Liz is currently. Don't think it matters. So I could move even here and then next. Well, I could also rotate with Wifted to be able to mark one of these. The melee power on this rear is pretty low. This is probably the battle where Yolanda dies in, we'll see though. Needs to tank some dangerous opponents who can destroy her armor pretty easily. How are you hidden, mercenary? What the hell? You're not hidden. Come on. Don't lie to me like that. Also, I think Orengarde's sure shot, like... I don't know. What the hell do I do with you? Did I even give her like a melee weapon of any kind? No, nothing. Well, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, Lizzie, let's move you... Well, then again, where do I want Lutkardis? I guess do like a hit and run there on this one, probably. Well, one of them. Yeah, needs to be rotated if I want to mark. So I guess I will rotate with Wifted. Alright. So I could attack already or wait for a net. I don't have infinite nets. I think I just do this so I don't screw it up with Baldwin. And I do get that parry effect. Okay. So now, Orengarde. 36. Well, that's not nothing. That is not nothing. Is it going to help? Not really. But maybe go for it. Can shield wall with her. Like next to someone. Can't hold anyone in place, not without a melee weapon. She'll die very easily anyway. There is a raider here. Will survive for a bit. Anyways, I don't think I will move Arengarde, so... maybe attack like once and save your fatigue. For shield walls in the future. Like, what else can you possibly do? Like, I could go for a flank. Protect the flank. As much as you can, which is not much. Yeah, I think just... yeah, go for it. Your first battle. Can you hit a Hedge Knight? You can! Hooray! It deals a bit of damage. I could attack again, but... I don't know. Just recover your fatigue. Do I possibly want to move like a crossbow somewhere nearby? Maybe. But that would mean moving you out of the way. I guess I could move here. So that this footman is a little bit blocked from reaching the crossbows. Okay, I'll do that, I think. And there. Okay, and Rand, now is the time to use a net. I think we do use... yeah, let's use one on... well, then again, I could use Azur's net instead. Which means you save your nets. You have 2 of them. I could use one on this footman. I don't think I will though. Not yet. And yeah, once this collapses, yeah, you need to stay nearby. Probably let Oko with the shield. Try to shield wall though. There maybe? Yeah, that seems like a decent spot for Oko. I could do this so you don't do nothing. Yeah, let's, I think, do that. So move there, throw that. And also, yes, that was bugged. Anyways, plan your perks bugging that. Okay, and Ulrich, go for it. Just do damage, please. 65 despite having mark and net. Misses. Okay, as we discussed, rotate here. Rotate Lizzie. Okay, and with that, can you do anything else? Probably just move somewhere, maybe. Probably, maybe. Or just end where you are. That's, I guess... well, you could equip a net. Sure. Okay. And you wait for a mark on one of these billmen. Also, yes, actually Oko probably engages here. So that I don't need to move Astrid yet. Which means, though, that Rand and, well, Yolanda. Yolanda and Rand will handle this flank as long as they can. Anyways, you wait. You still have a rotation. Is that of use? Don't think so, not at the moment. So just move like here. Or maybe there. Handle this flank's defense. For as long as you can, which might not be long. Move there for now. And I don't know, we'll see. Alright. Also, yes, Nikolaus. Nikolaus, you just, despite your level 2, you need to do things. Let's do a net. That's not very dangerous for you yet, but what I meant is you will need to use your shield and get in melee with these things. Also, yes, if I keep Astrid here, I can rotate eventually with someone. In any case, I guess I just attack here. Astrid will be getting engaged because I don't think I can currently block both of these guys. Yeah, I can't. So I have a rotation on Yolanda. That won't be of use, I don't think. whiffed it though. It's pretty far. Anyways, taking a hit or two is fine because she is nimble. Okay. We don't have the mark. But yeah, well anyway. Start tickling. Okay, and Sütze. We probably target this Billman with basically all of our ranged power. That seems like a better use of your time than something else. Damn it. Just stay where you are, I think. Yeah. Okay, Baldwin. 86. Gets a hit, gets a daze. Good. Ovo. 59. Nice hit. I like it. Alright, do I move? Don't think I do. Need to keep this spot open so that we can have whiffed rescue Astrid pretty soon. I think that's the way to do this. Okay, and Azur has a net. Do I use it yet? I think I should probably wait. Try to get maximum usefulness out of those nets. Instead of just trying to hinder their advance on us. Use them offensively rather than defensively. So if I move here and just attack the Hedge Knight, pretty close to the standard bearer. Also keep in mind, Azur only has 2 nets. We do have the net casting perk. So if I manage to kill someone who's netted, then I get them back. That's going to be a tall order though, sadly. Avoid this spot because of split, I think. Could net like one of these royal guards. They are going to wreck us. 114 melee defense. God damn it. God damn it. Anyways, they probably have like back to basics as well, so you can't really break them. This Billman will want a net, but I shouldn't probably use it yet. If I even can. Yeah, I can't get close enough anyway. So I think I move and attack and hold off with the nets. There's a bit of damage. Oko moves here and best of luck to you. You probably will not survive, but hopefully you survive for long enough. Shield wall, I think. Let's see. 59 initiative. I guess we wait for next turn. Yeah. Lizzie marks. Hit and run. Okay. You're about to be engaged by this mercenary as well. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, Yolanda, you probably stay put. Could equip a net. Yeah, I think that's going to be more useful than shield walling or maybe rotating someone next round. Uh-oh. And you're dead, predictably. Things are happening. They're really going for this thug. Alright. You need 1 hit here. Ideally it's on Astrid though, to get Berserk. So do I wait? I think I do. And Astrid maybe moves away from... Yeah, probably moves away from that spot, so doesn't get effed up by a Royal Guard immediately. That means Sütze goes for, like, maybe the Hedge Knight. Does take the risk of getting split. Also, they use pushing forward. This stupid standard bearer needs to go away. That's not going to happen anytime soon, though. Mercenary here will immediately destroy this poacher. Do you guys have Berserk? You don't. Herbert can escape. The Bull of Hinkend is at least kind of conveniently positioned for us. Hopefully he's, well, I don't know. We'll see how long he lives. Not against this lineup can he live for long, but hopefully he likes shield walls for long enough. Anyways, so Sütze either waits or goes for the Hedge Knight. I think we'll also just maybe go for... Yeah, there are other targets, like this Arbalester here. Yeah, I suppose we'll wait. Okay, keep on going for the Hedge Knight. 79. No. God damn it. Oh well. Kill. And I can take an aimed shot and then move away. This headshot would be so good for us. Please get it. Well, it's a hit. It's no headshot though. Alrighty. Hopefully these raiders can handle this Billman. Like, kill him pretty fast. You'll see. Okay, and Bobo probably does the same as the other crossbow, which is wait. Just checked if bullseye is available. It's not. Like, I wouldn't have it at the moment, but still. Okay, I think you wait. Can't kill the Hedge Knight anyway, even if I focus fire here. Just not enough damage. A good job there. Well, that sucks. Who was that who died? Billman has killed Poacher. So I'm interested in this. So let's see. Footman uses batter and misses for 36. Billman uses Heartseeker and hits Brigand Raider for 28 here. That's pretty bad for us. Okay. Now we shield wall and hope for the best. Good luck, Oko. Don't even bother attacking. It's going to do nothing. 5%. You just stand there. Alright, Azur. Is it time to use a net? I think it is on probably this guy, this mercenary here. Okay. Get the next one out. Do you use it immediately? Could use it here. Stupid mercenaries have both Battleforge and Nimble. How rude. Yeah, use it. Alright, this is going to be a footwork. Probably already. Why the hell not? So I could wait for the Hedge Knight. And move here though. Yeah, just move there, I think. 68. Gets it. Okay, do you guys have fast adaptation? That would be scary. You don't. Okay, that's good for us. Alright. You just shield wall. Best of luck to you. With your wild sling. How wild. Okay, Lizzie marks, I suppose, someone. The mercenary, I guess. He's starting to run out of fatigue. This one I might still target, but that seems like a waste. I think these two can still handle that. Should be able to. Then again, Loot Cardis is here. Doesn't really have another target, so I guess so. Okay, do it. Though I kind of don't want these raiders to engage with a Royal Guard, because they'll just be unable to, like, do anything. But that might be about to happen anyway. Well, we'll see. Whatever. It's, like, it's not in my control. So let's not even think about it. Yolanda has a net equipped. Currently, maybe uses it on like a billman here. Also, we have a warbow mercenary about to wreck someone. I can also rotate someone. Is there a good rotation? Rotating Rand here is like okay. Can attack twice. That means no net yet. This Billman I should be able to handle with the ranged units. So having like a melee tank for that, not quite necessary. Can Rand attack twice actually with that amount of fatigue? Goes to 18, right? So can attack twice because it's 10 fatigue to use the fighting spear. If I counted correctly. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, I think I'll just rotate here. Get 2 attacks in. This raider will not be able to do anything next round. Ever so slight of a consideration. I could leave this spot open so he has a hit here. We'll just wait and see if this mercenary moves to some location where we can get to him. Unlikely. Very unlikely. Yeah, I guess I will do the rotation. Yeah, I don't need a net here. Not mandatory. That does mean, though, running out of fatigue, so... problems. Can still move. Do I want to move? Probably not. I want to keep this flank available as well. So ends here. Or moves there. Could move there, though. Doesn't have Polar Mastery, so I can move there, so... Then again, currently can go for Astrid or Oko, so it's a non-consideration. Need to protect Bovo. Bovo can move, though. So I might, in theory, need to rotate Oko out of there at some point. If Yolanda is available. Is the thing, which means being closer is better. In any case, it's not like a... probably not a big thing. Yeah, let's make space here. That also means that if someone somehow ends up well, nearby here, then the raider can get to them. So yeah. 68. Does get it. But we will be getting hit by the Hedge Knight, probably. He stays, though. Okay, and Nikolaus, get your shield out. And then... then wait and decide. Here we go for the hit and run. One down again. 22 left. Okay. With that waits, I think Could rotate Astrid. There's currently not much of a point. Could also net someone. There's really no good target to net. I don't want to net any of these ones yet. Will need nets to handle the footmen. But currently I'm dealing with other targets. So, wait. You just attack twice here. Yeah, well. Also, I might actually, yeah, I might need a rotation for round because sadly, it does have good armor. Well, apart from the head armor. But the thing is, 18 melee defense. That's too low. Oh my, yeah, that's nice. Excellent work. Was that 2 headshots? Yes. Good job, Rand. Excellent work. Didn't quite expect that. Oh, god damn it. Why? Why, Hedge Knight? Why did you have... Activated Berserk there. Got also Killing Frenzy from that, right? Yes. And then hit twice. God damn it. Anyway. Good news and bad news. Also, confidence again. Alright. So Sütze here probably goes for this mercenary. Could also go for one of these pillmen. Do need to deal with this guy. And I do have the net there. Do things, thank you. You stay, I think you stay. There you are, not much point in moving one tile somewhere. As far as I can see. Stay. Alright, Bovo does the same thing. Moves one tile closer. Nice. Okay, and we have one mark available. Do I mark anyone? Probably not. Well, I don't even have a target if you don't count this guy. Alright, you probably stay there, Lizzie. Yeah. Yeah. Do that. I think. I could also move here so I can mark maybe one of these pillmen. There's also pillmen here though. Moving is a lot of fatigue actually. Being fat and all. I think you stay in that case, keep your fatigue. Okay, and Nikolaus. So currently this flank is under control, so maybe help somewhere else. If you can. Hopefully you can. Finally whiffed it. So if I rotate Astrid, she won't get hit by the pillman. Then again, Astrid is nimble, so not that bad. Currently nothing else to do though. As far as I can see. Could rally Udalric. We need to deal with this Hedge Knight basically now, because if these two die, if both of them die, we are going to lose. I think, probably. We need them to stay alive long enough at least. But then again, rallying for one wavering is not going to be of much help. So if I move here, I'm also in netting range of some priority targets. I'm getting away from these two though. Anyways, I think I will rotate Astrid. Okay. Okay, that was a dumb move, Raider. That's a pretty good one. You should have shield wall though. Okay, need to get this. 72. It doesn't get it. God damn it. Might be getting stunned by one of these footmen, so I wait. Ouch. Well, it's fine. Lizzie gets hit. Anyways. So the crossbows probably need to be utilized for taking down the Hedge Knight. Yeah, probably. Like, what else damage do I have? I have Azur, I have Herbert. I don't think I'll use Astrid for this, though. Instead, go for one of these Billmen. This one. Well, Billwoman. Yeah, probably just go for it. Let's not wait for a net or anything like that. Headshot, please. No. Okay, that's a good thing for us. Where are you even going? Hopefully far away. Alright. Yeah, especially since this raider has now blocked our access to the mercenary. Let's just do this. Okay, gets a hit in. For 69. So yes, there was a target still there. Okay, well, I guess good job for you. Well, good job from you, raider. Oh, whoa. 64. Gets it. Sadly, it's a headshot. That is a bit of sad. Bit of a sad. Stupid killing frenzy. Anyways, instead of reloading, I think you probably move back. Hitting split here isn't like the worst thing, though. It's pretty bad, though. It's not the worst thing, but it's pretty bad. Udarik, you absolutely need to hit this next hit here. Yeah, we don't have the damage. We just don't have the damage. Loot Cardis is too far away, unless I can get a rotation. Seems unlikely. I do have Herbert. Anyways, Bovo, just move to safety, if you can call it that. Like here, I guess. Or there. I don't know, doesn't matter. Move there and probably end. 21 left. Okay, enter. Exposed. This stupid military pick will demolish this armor if it hits. It really might hit. Anyways. Oh, you attacked twice, somehow. This raider is doing something weird. Okay. The Royal Guard is now free to move on Lutkardis. Lutkardis does act first, though. Maybe goes for the raider here. Probably just engages here, though. Which is bad. Gets the marksman. Anyway, do things. Oh, I wish I could get this kill. Do you? Yeah, you have Berserk. Yeah, actually, I should risk this. Gets it. Good. Helpful. And now go for the Hedge Knight. Does leave you, however, sadly, in split range. Arbalester still has to act. Fails. Okay, Azur, please. No. Yes. Okay, and you need to do something as well. This mercenary hasn't acted. Hits it. Can you hit it twice? You can? Okay, headshot for days. That is actually remarkably helpful. This stupid Hedge Knight will still immense damage though with the Killing Frenzy. Okay. So now I guess Nikolaus moves here to shield wall. That frees up Rand to go for the Hedge Knight, though. Will that even be enough? No. That means the Hedge Knight will just swing and hit Rand as well. So I guess maybe not. We just have to accept he's going to hit us. I guess he might just break free. That would be the best case scenario. Yeah, I can't get loot cardis there. There's basically no way. Which means we don't have enough damage yet. So which means what do I do with Nikolaus? Guess still do that. Don't shield wall yet though, as this mercenary might decide to do something weird. Which means it's a complete paste. Guess I could maybe go for the standard bearer. This guy will not be able to do much though. Rand could, if he's allowed to do it. But, yeah, footman. Footman contingent. Is there any use of you on this flank? I don't think so. Move there and wait. Okay, Udalric, please. Please. 29. Yeah. Okay. I foresee deaths in the near future. Alright, so if I move here and I get engaged by the Royal Guard, I guess I do have a rotation, so I will do that. Take care of this billman. Well, start doing it. 86. Fails. At least it just waits, I think. Yeah, I think so. 26 melee defense. Going up against the Royal Guard, not a good idea. Yeah, I don't know. I think wait and then maybe mark someone else. Could mark this Billman. Can I? Yeah. But if I want to move back, then that's basically all of our fatigue. I'll wait. That's good at least. I think round waits instead of going for the standard bearer. That's too much of a risk. Shouldn't go for the Hedge Knight, not yet. Yolanda probably waits. Good net a Billman. Let's wait and see if I want to get in position to rotate someone. Like, I could rotate Udalric already. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. Gifted has a net. Yeah, I could have waited for that as well before I attacked with Lutkardis. Mistakes. A lot will depend on what the Royal Guard does. Hopefully goes for the Raider here, but might go for like... Yeah, that's a good spot. That is a good spot, sadly. Wait. Yeah, went there. Alright. Lucky. Lucky. Split misses Baldwin. Hits Herbert, but full armor with Lithe, so fine. Okay, and this mercenary is now out in the open. So do I engage? I guess I do. I think they have fast adaptation, though, so punctures will happen. But surely better than getting hit by a warbow on someone else. We have a chance. Okay, so, yeah, Royal Guard is here. He won't be a priority target, he's too difficult to kill. I don't want to get in melee there with Lizzie. We'll kill the marksman in like, I think 2 hits. Yeah. What I could do, which is weird, is rotate the marksman out of there. That leaves Lutkardis in melee though, so probably not. Not denying them all the kills they can get though will help. Plenty of them are confident already though. Oh well. I don't know. If we are lucky, the marksman will survive for 1 round. Anyways, do I mark someone now? Are you marked? Yeah, okay, you need to be marked again. That's what you do. Okay, round, provide support. And then we... I don't know. We'll see. Can we get to the standard bearer? Eventually. Eventually. Gets a hit in. Okay, and Yolanda has a net. Needs to protect Astrid. Does also have the rotation for one. Well, once more because of fatigue issues. Guess could rotate Astrid away from there. Then I'll use the anchor though. I think I usually net on like one of these billmen probably and then target the one who's netted. So this one. Keeps Yolanda here to keep the mercenary away from us. Yeah, I think so. Probably just stay where you are. Instead of waste fatigue moving. It's possible that the mercenary here goes for the long way around to get to Astrid though. Well, then we just try to nuke him down if we can. If we still have the damage. Okay, whiffed it. What do you do? I guess you rotate here and then... Next round... Well, then again, I could wait for that. Can footwork out of there. Eventually. I think we just hold with Lutkardis for now. That means I net this gal as well, I think. That is a lot of fatigue spent though, that's the issue. I can't do rotation plus footwork in the near future if I do that. So I guess you don't use that, which means you do nothing, which is a waste. So we'll have, yeah, basically all of the fatigue spent. And I might need that rotation very soon. So I think I do nothing, sadly. Ever so sadly. Haven't gotten to mind over body yet. Maybe never will. Okay, that's good. That's not good. Okay, what the hell are you doing? Holding the line is bad. Now Hedge Knight will be more difficult to kill. Anyways, we have to make the attempt. 54. No. Okay, lucky there. Can't use Bovo really unless I go for this footman instead. I think not. How about this one? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Do I move? I don't think I will. Not there. So take a 56. Gets it. Excellent. Okay, and that's actually helpful. Okay, they're being stupid. They're wasting their time. What the hell are you doing, though? Ow. Anyway, so now we don't have... We have one raider here who will go down, like, extremely quickly. Well, I guess you're still useful there. Bull. Anyways. 66. No! We need this stupid Hedge Knight to go away. Get the kill, please. Good. Okay. Do I go for the aimed shot here on the Hedge Knight? I do have Rand's... Well, he gets to attack only once. Azur, Herbert. I think I can skip the aimed shot, which means I can go for this trapped Billman. The standard parry is also kind of an option. Kind of. But I think go for this now. With 2 quick shots. Okay, headshot please. Yes! Good. Good. So far this is going pretty well actually. I think mostly because they're being rather stupid. They're just moving around with these footmen, etc. Instead of engaging here. They would wreck us if they did. Okay, gets the baffle in there. Okay, that's actually helpful. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Footman. That is so good for us. Okay, you just shield wall. Okay, Herbert. 44. Gets it. Okay, one more hit. If I engage... Well, let's move there and decide. Well, I guess I will go for the Air Blaster, probably. At that point, though, the Footmen... I mean, I don't know what the hell they're trying to do, but I would imagine they will actually participate. I'll move there for now. We'll see. Ulrich. Okay, finally gets it. Now we can engage here with the standard bearer. Good. Probably do it from here as well. Alright, 17 left. The bull is confident. Royal Guard. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So, Azur. Broken. Why is that broken? Did he break free at some point? I don't think he did. Well, anyways, I might misremember. There's a net here. However, if I get it, I can get hit by the Pillman. Which could be bad. Shouldn't be a kill, though. I think I wait. Yeah, with that, waits as well, sees what happens with the Royal Guard, etc. Luthgardis now needs to get to somewhere where she can do things, though. These are, once again, not priority targets to damage, as it's too difficult. Alright, and you... There is a net here, and we can't get everything with Azur, so I guess you pick that one up. Straight there. Dump your shield. Move like here. Probably net the standard bearer. Next round. And be close to the mercenary here to do things, maybe. Alright. Not getting hit on Oko so far is excellent for us. 32. 41. So it is possible to hit these things. So you are pretty far away, sadly. Meaning that even after that rotation, it's going to take a bit of time to be useful. I mean, that's probably what I do. So wait. Okay, Lizzie. Maybe just saves fatigue. Maybe. Also, I will check at this point, which is silly, I guess. No, doesn't have recover. Doesn't have second wind either. Okay. So, for turns like this... fatigue help is not forthcoming. So I can't move and use the mark on you. I think I still move here though. Right, Rand engages. Can't do anything. Don't equip that. I think you'll... yeah, where are you going, mercenary? Hopefully away. That's not going to happen though. Wait. Okay, that's good for us. So, if I really want, Luthgardis can stay there for a while. Probably don't want that, though. Okay, Herbert. Yeah, I guess you engage. Keep the Arbalaster in place. And Azur. So if I move there, the standard bearer can hit you. Which is bad. If I move here, I can pick up a net. Which is kind of good. Getting to be out of fatigue. Does have 70 melee defense, so theoretically can avoid this. And also, Billman does have a couple of other targets, so I think I just go pick up the net. Can do it immediately, thanks to the perks. Yeah, and actually, yeah, because I can do that. I can move away. So do that. That might not have been the best spot, but whatever. Okay, and here we rotate. And then just, I guess hold and then footwork out of there to the very same spot next round. Could equip the standard now. I don't see a... Well, is there a point? I can attack eventually. The net is probably more useful, but I don't know. Needs to have fatigue for so many things if the need arises. So I think once again, do nothing else. Yeah, do nothing else. And Loot Cardis is free to move. Helps here. I'll hopefully be able to keep this mercenary in place with Nikolaus for the remainder of the battle. Yolanda does still, I think, need to protect Astrid. And also, let's see. Could use her rotation here instead, but why? Why would I do that? Equip one of these. Which one? Shield, probably at this point. So the nets will be potentially necessary once we actually get to dealing with the Royal Guards. Okay, net. Equip the net and stay put. Did you kill your buddy? Was that your friend? Was that your friend? I think it was your friend. Oh, goddammit here. Puncture for 62 chance. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, you killed your buddy, right? It's Brigand Thug. Brigand Raider is wavering. Did you just make yourself waver by killing your buddy? What the hell, guy? Okay, anyway, so Nikolaus probably going down. So who else gets to handle this? Maybe Yolanda. And we'll need an actual damage here as well. Right here, with the crossbow. Currently don't have a good shot. That's like, I don't know, marginal. So wait and see what to do. Probably. And you're about to go down. He stunned the Arbalaster for some reason. Obviously I won't have enough fatigue for marking every single target. I think I'll go for this shot here. Also, this is available though. It's not a very high chance. I'll still take it, I think. If I get lucky... No, then again. So if you get the kill though, on the Raider, will you end up somewhere with a slightly better chance of hitting you? I don't know. Well, maybe. 30%, 33. Yeah, I don't know. Go for it. Gets it. Marksman, please can you shoot someone instead of moving around like that? Like that. Well, that's not shooting, but you get the idea. They're still not engaging, the footmen. Okay, but this flank has now collapsed, which means someone needs to handle this passageway. Who the hell is it going to be? I don't know. Anyway. Probably go for this shot. 54 though. Imp shot is guaranteed, basically. However, there are better targets. Kind of. Are you still moving? No. This one might be. So aim shot, berserk, and then switch quivers. Probably. Apparently no one else is... Well, maybe Azur is there to get the kill. This Pillman might still come in a good spot for us somehow. Maybe. I don't know how likely that is. Let's just do that. Okay. Might even run out of arrows in this fight. Good. Okay, net here to facilitate a quicker demise. And maybe even go pick up your shield again. Because what the hell else can you do? Yeah, probably. Doesn't have the AP currently. And there. And we are out of shield wall fatigue. So now we do nothing and hope for the best. Pretty much. Okay. Actually dealt damage there. Got a lucky hit in. Can I get a net on this footman? I can get a mark. I can get a net. Okay, probably both. Probably. Would rather not get hit. Well, 54 melee skill only, but still. Melee defense of 25. Yeah, let's wait for something. Alright, so obviously running out of nets, but... Oh well. Alright, so mark, I guess, yeah, still the standard bearer instead of the footman. So wait. And wait. And here I wait. Well, no surprise there that I wait. Okay, it's actually okay to be hit by this guy. Might even be better than the raider getting hit, because I want to keep him alive for now. Which means I wait. Again. Okay, mark. And nothing else. Okay, here we go, getting hit for the first time. That's fine, I guess. Alright. Now we go for it. Nice. And you might be dead, Nikolaus. Stabbed guts, pierced leg muscles, no fatigue for a shield wall, can knock back. That means this mercenary gets the warbow out though. 16 left. They won't be fleeing anytime soon. I guess just attack. Yeah. Gets a hit in. Oof. Okay, there goes the raider. Which means this royal guard is confident. And also, I need to find someone to get in melee. I guess it's going to be Yolanda. Sadly. Anyway, who do I shoot? Who wants to be shot? Would you like to be shot? Not yet. How about the mercenary? Yeah, I suppose that's probably the best target currently. How about this one? 45. Yeah, that's better. And instead of 45, let's go for 48. And still miss. Okay. That's good. Kind of. So if I do this, I will have a better chance of hitting. So I guess I will. I can also hit this guy instead. Which is, I guess, better. So do it. 78, yeah. Okay, one hit point. He's actually going to bleed out. I still think Rand handles it though. Oh, goddammit, Ulrich. Okay, well, this is so stupid. 1 hit point. I guess I have nothing else to do. I could save fatigue. Ideally, actually, if this misses, that's actually good, because that's fast adaptation. This is... I don't think I've ever had this kind of situation. He's going to bleed out, or I kill him with round. Ulrich has nothing else to do. This is such a waste of damage with this weapon. Can I move away? Surely not. Yeah, 82 melee skill. Okay, well, there we go. I guess, yeah, I should not have done that with Herbert. That was the mistake there. Since I still had Ulrich, yeah. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. Anyways, stay put. And round goes for this guy. Don't engage these two yet. 89 miss. Alright. Maybe I engage here so that I block a little bit something else as well. Maybe just move here for now and equip a shield. We'll act, I think... Well, we'll act before. Okay, shield out. Now you leave that spot. Could use a net on the mercenary, let's not. Can't quite reach this mercenary. Weird battle. Weird and long. That's what she said. Okay, move there. Oh, you've engaged there, you've gotten there. Okay, well, this isn't that bad. Because I should be able to kill these guys. Well, the mercenary is semi-difficult, I guess. Has lost armor, though. That one will go there. I need to rotate Ovo out of there. That's going to be... I guess Yolanda. Awkward. Ouch. Also, I guess that's very good AI there. That this guy, this mercenary goes for 2 stabs and then goes for the puncture after getting fast adaptation. Though... No. That was a puncture. Yeah, 3 punctures. Never mind, I'm stupid. Anyway. 83. Son, disappoint. Anyways, can I do anything about Nikolaus? The best I can hope for, I guess, is that he's able to flee. Dodge that. Unlikely. So we can probably say goodbye. Can I get a net on you? Probably not. There's no longer any nets available. Is there a target available? This one, I guess, probably. Or this one, actually. Nearby. Yeah, I suppose so. I guess I can wait for a mark. Yeah, probably. He's also confident, so marking is helpful. I can mark someone else, though. I only have 1. 57. I think the pike is more dangerous, so we will go for the mark there. So wait. Now they're engaging. But that's good. Okay, that's less good, but anyways, the footman blocked the mercenary. Alright, Astrich. Do I actually need to move? I might need to move, because if I rotate Ovo, that should be here, which means... Can I even get, like... No, I can't block the Royal Guard. Which means I guess I go for aimed shot plus move. Maybe even there, actually. But then again, that's the best shot for Sütze, so no. That would be Berserk, though. Do I have another shot for Sütze? Like a good shot. Don't think I do. So yeah, this time skip the Berserk. How about this one? No. So it's this one. Aim shot and move. Here. Okay, so my badge. Also, why can you attack twice? What do you have for that? I don't know. Oh, fast adaptation. Yeah, that is actually something I need to keep in mind. So fast adaptation on someone with polearm mastery can result in something like that. Alright. Do I pick up the shield? Are you the next one to handle the mercenary? I'll wait, I think. And decide. Right, Ulrich waits. Yolanda, like we discussed, rotates. So what the hell? Can I actually do it? Can move? No, I can't move because I'm next to this guy afterwards. How about Vifted? Can you rotate? Not yet. I can rotate later though. I can't really move. I can move here and just shield wall. That means Bobo does nothing until he can be rotated by Vifted though. That's bad. The alternative is that the Royal Guard does get to engage with Ostrich for now. Which is even worse, I think. I have a rotation also on Herbert. And rotate there. No, I need to deal with this. Bobo can take damage for a while. The thing is though, I would like to shoot the crossbow, obviously. If I manage to hit with the crossbow, it's going to knock back though. I can't rely on that. On the Royal Guard. Weird spot. Well, maybe not that weird. Just annoying. Also, this... Did I say that I was going to mark this guy? That's no longer the case. Because I need solid loop damage. How about knocking back there? If I can succeed with that, that is sufficient. Yeah, that seems better. 53 only though. Does get it. Okay. So now... move next to the Royal Guard, but there's no point. I'd rather move next to the Mercenary, I think. Yes. Alright. You can do nothing for now. Well, you could kick. Let's not kick. Need to kill this guy and then move somewhere. Alright, and you also need to go. Surprisingly. That's helpful. Alright, I could also mark him. He is breaking though, so maybe a waste. Who is a better mark? One of these guys, like this one. Mark him. And then do nothing. Still attack. Which gets rid of this guy. I'll wait because, yes, if I get that... Should I? Do I have a better shot on Sütze? This guy should now be hittable, right? Is that in range? I think it is. Barely. Well, anyways, I'm going to be able to mark one target per turn, and I have exactly 10 fatigue, so go for it. If that's a body shot, that should kill. Well, actually, does it? Damn it. Well... I'll go for it anyway. Okay, missed. Missed. A bit of a stabberoo there. We go for this one. Gets it. Alright, and weaved it. Can't get there. Yeah, I guess I could have like rotated weaved it and then been able to save Nicholas, but Nicholas dying is not that bad. Anyway, do need someone to deal with this. Can't spare anybody. But weaved it, what will you do? I think I'll wait and see. I might even... No, I can't. I can't attack because you have the net out. Anyways, maybe just net like this footman. Do it already, maybe? The quicker the better. Yeah, I think so. But you can't. There's so many things to take into account here. Anyways, yeah, that's more fatigue now than rotation, because rotation cost has been lowered to 20, which kind of confused me there. So I still can rotate, or I can just wait to use the net next round. Well, don't see a good rotation at the moment. So just wait and see. Good. 2 royal guards have engaged with Oko. That's fine-ish. You wait and we see if Sutsu can get... Well, no, you can't wait. You cannot wait. Anyways, well, I guess you try this then. Fails. Oh, you're alive somehow. Because those weren't punctures. They can't be punctures. Okay. Initial plan does get there. Okay, and you pick up your shield and probably go for the mercenary. You will need a melee weapon as well, though, to make him stay put. There is no melee weapon available. Well, maybe he will decide that daggering is better than the warbow. In any case, move there. And you go for the 40. Okay, this time we get lucky. Alright, and Azur just moves and throws once. Goes for the kill here, I guess. Yes. Fails. Herbert stays put. Guess I could get the net out, though. I could still use the net on like this footman. It's a lot of fatigue to do everything. I think not. You'll rely on fast adaptations and feints, etc. Still confident, though. Alright, and you stay put. And whiffed it. Finally. So who would be a rotation target? I guess... No, you will be dead. There's no way around that. The mercenary is too quick. Yes, way too quick. So I guess, since I don't have a rotation target, you just hold and we'll do something next round, maybe. Right, bold win. Fails to 74. Okay, that rotation was a pretty good move, I guess. Anyway. Sutse, who's your target? The billman might move. One of the billmen might move. Oko is kind of doing his best tank impersonation. Kind of impressive, to be honest. Let's see. 46 somehow. Gets +3 from dodge. Shield fall +15. He's only level 4. Well done. Anyways, I think you wait. You as well. Same reasons. Okay, predictable. Nasty. We need a melee engagement there. Or we need to get him. I guess we technically could get him with ranged attacks eventually. Can't get a mark there. Can't get an... well, maybe not yet. Not yet with the net. It would be far simpler to just be able to melee engage there, but we've seen what happens with that. Yeah. I think we just have to accept taking some hits from the warbow for a little bit. For a little bit. Astrid, I think, waits, unless I go for this 48 only. Only need like 2 hits though. I could go for the mercenary with the bow. That might be better. I will wait and see. Decide. Depending kind of on the billman placements. Okay, we might be about to lose Oko. Can't shield wall anymore. Does nothing. Ulrich 35 or 43. I guess I go for the 43 actually. This time no luck. Okay, go for the 46. Might be a berserk. Excellent. Not quite as excellent. Maybe should have waited with that though. So that's a slight mistake because the parry effect will go away as the footman acts. In any case. Do that. Is there a net anywhere else? I should have checked first, I guess. Probably there isn't. Alright. Orengarde. What can you do? Pick up a melee weapon here, I guess. Get close by. That might actually spook the mercenary enough to make him move, which means he's not shooting us. Alright, and you just shield wall. And you... might be better spent going for the mercenary here. I think I will use Astrid on the mercenary with the bow. This is 76, that's pretty high though. Yeah, probably go for that and then probably move bells. Right, with that. Wait. Lizzie can mark someone. I will wait. Well, then again, is there a point in waiting because mark is 2 turns. Yeah, let's mark this guy. No, or this one. Let's do this one. Oof. Okay. He's about to die. He's done good work. As he dies, this flank collapses. We will win this fight though. That is obvious now. But the question is how many casualties. Okay, so if I move... or I could shoot here. Can't quite get like a good shot. Well, this is actually decent. 44. Yeah, I guess that one. Alright. Powo. I move here. How effed am I? Oko dies to 1 hit, right? Yes. That is going to happen. So I should be far away from that. Who the hell is going to handle that? Can rotate Astrid out of there once. Well, I guess these 2 will soon be dealt with, so that means my melee guys here. However, if I move here to shoot the mercenary or this guy, at least these 2 are slow AF, which which means... I don't know. The mercenary here is fast though. And can move exactly there, which means this is a very bad spot. Okay, well that's not good. Far from ideal. So I don't have a good shot. Well, that's like fine. Gets it. Okay, that stagger is actually excellent. Kind of. Maybe. Buys a little bit of time. Okay, and like I said, let's go for this. Well, actually I could go for this. No, let's not. Alright. The slowest fight ever, but we are winning. We are winning. Okay, go for the... These targets are staying put. Guess I can always head... Can I head back? Do you have Pathfinder? No, you don't. Since I can't trust this guy to stay put, that means if I go chasing him with little cardis, that's going to be a waste of damage. So I think I stay nearby to the action instead. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Also, let's get some surround bonuses. These guys don't have underdog. Okay, so I can use a net. If I do that, I will have maybe not enough fatigue for a rotation next turn with Astrid. Is that a problem? Maybe. Also, a net here would be, I suppose, more useful. So maybe I rotate Astrid already out of the danger, so that you have something to do. Let's do that. And then move back, so you can do things in the future. Oof. Okay, lucky. That's lucky. If we are really, really lucky, well, that's not going to happen. I don't have the fatigue to shield wall anymore, which means Oko will die. There's basically no way around it. Okay, higher chance. Okay, headshot is excellent. This raider here has held so well. Also, Bull gets a kill, decides that now is the time to get the throwing axes out. God damn it, Bull. Well, he's done good work, so let's not be too rude. Okay. Fail. And you try the same thing, I guess. Success. It's not much damage, but it is a success. Oof. Okay. Bull is about to go down. Anyways, Oko, it's time to rest in peace very soon. You've done splendid work, but yeah. And since I can't rotate, I guess I just go for this instead of moving. Aimed shot plus move, I think. Waits, okay. Somehow that missed, okay. As did that. Anyway. Oh, that deals so little. Alright. So, if I engage here, I suppose Arengarde will die. Meets the same fate. I think this mercenary will move. So I will wait. That wastes his turn, kind of. Then again, he is 60%, well, 40% dead. Which means Arengarde has a shot here of staying alive. Which means I also get the Warbow, potentially. Okay, with that in mind, shield wall next to him. Could have also, I guess, tried to attack, but... eh. Right. That is 41, this is higher. gets it. Alright, and Lizzie has a mark. Who's going to be marked? Potentially this guy. Still. Feels like a waste though. I will wait. Yolanda. Just gather fatigue. Or do nothing else, I think. Somehow, Oko is alive. Will he do the impossible and actually survive this round? He will, somehow. Okay. Well, splendidly done. Fantastic. That's also fine. Alright. We've done well. Better than I expected. Okay, so mark. Do I still mark this guy? I don't think so. I think I save fatigue. That means I do nothing now. Because these targets won't be available for a while. I can move here to block. That might be good. Lizzie can survive for a little bit. Handling one of these melee characters is a good use of her time. There's still 11 enemies, they will not be fleeing yet. Okay, and with that... Okay, maybe now use the net here on the mercenary. No, you can't, because fatigue, once again. Once again... I think you still do nothing. It would be so nice to have recover. Oh well. Do we have second wind? Okay, I might get second wind at some point. That's like a better recover. In any case... so will I need a rotation still here? You will act first here, probably. 16 initiative, let's see. This guy acts first, probably kills here. That means this one is able to move here, which means I might need to rotate Ostrich still. Which means I move here and do nothing else. Wow! You're trying to keep Oko alive, thank you. Will Oko make it out of this with 1 hit point? Surely not, but... Anyway. Okay. Oh, goddammit, Baldwin. Why, Baldwin? Why do you fail? Alright, 45. I guess I'll go for that. Misses barely. Ever so barely misses. How about the 50? Also misses. And there goes the bull. Anyways, these two will be easy to kill once they actually move in range of us. Alright, one more hit probably. Do I move? I think I will. Astrid finally running out of fatigue. Kind of running out of arrows as well. Oh, and there you go. Oko has been killed. Rest in peace, Oko. You were kind of integral in our soon-to-be victory. Ulrich gets a kill. Okay, good. Probably moves here. Okay, a little bit more needed. Maybe move away because of these guys. But they don't have that polearm mastery, so unnecessary. Probably. Stay. Fail. Oof. Okay. Fair enough. That was Orengard's sure shot. Defeated by a mercenary in melee battle. Rest in peace. Anyways, we win. That's the important part. Okay, you could engage here. That seems bad, though. I'd rather wait for them to come here, though they might still stay put for a while, thanks to the raider here, who's somehow still holding fast. Let's wait and see what the Royal Guards want to do. They are probably just engaging here, moving here. Yes, okay. So they will kind of, now they are the priority targets, as I don't have the spare fodder types or near fodder types. I have the damage types, which can't handle being in melee for long. Not even against these things, these guys. So that means, I guess, Ulrich engages with this one next round. And we use this one net we have on one of them, as well as mark one of them. Still need to deal with this higher damage targets first, though. Yeah, you just move like there. And Lizzie, actually wait before you mark. I think. Then again, marking might give Ulrich a chance to hit here, so never mind. Do it already. Okay. And with that, do not use the net yet, I don't think. Do I rotate anyone? Ulrich melee defense of 14 doesn't want to engage with both of these guys. If I don't engage with both of them, what will the other one do? Does something nasty. How about just rallying Ulrich? Helps a little bit. How much fatigue is that? 25, that's a lot. Means rotations are out of the picture for a while. Which is bad. In that case... Do I still do nothing just to have that rotation available? I could use a net on the mercenary here now. Does Astrid act first? Yes. Okay, so Astrid should probably get the kill, so no net there. If I net here, well, I guess I'll do that. That means it's no longer nothing that I do with Wifted, and we give more of a chance for Ulrich. Sad part is the net might be immediately broken. What are you doing? Anyways, Sütze, I guess, tries for the mercenary first. Gets a hit in... Also, yes, 9 lives. Okay, I had forgotten that. Well, it's a good thing we got that hit. I need some other melee guys here. Soon. Anyway. Guess I don't try to rely on Astrid. Instead, just... Well, then again. Higher chance is better. Not enough. Okay. Astrid, can you do 2 of these? 12 each, 24, no. So aim shot it is, I think. Yep. 64. There we go. Can do nothing else though. Do you have recovery? You do. No second wind. Okay, so just stay put, do nothing else. So this is in the bag, but who will still die? Someone might still die. If I do this and move here, how effed will Ulrich be? Pretty effed. If I don't engage though, someone else will be effed. Yeah, no underdog, 14 melee defense. You have good armor still intact, but they might get headshots. And also this military pick is bad. Okay, Can anyone else block this guy from reaching Sütze? If I move Herbert somewhere here, maybe. I mean, if he does reach Sütze though, we can, I think, handle him if we focus fire. So is it going to be fast enough? Probably not, actually. How about using Rand there? I'd rather keep Rand alive though. But Rand's armor is fully intact. If I move Rand... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. He can get there. So, yeah, that does partly... Well, he's already partly blocked by Vifted. I guess Vifted can... Yeah, never mind. Spent a lot of time thinking about basically nothing. Okay, lucky hit. I'll definitely take it. Alright, Azur. What the hell do you do? I guess try for this. These guys are still going to come in, but... Since their AI is bad, they are going for stupid flanks. Lucky 18%. It's not much though. Alright. Progress. Slow progress, better than nothing. The Royal Guard here might actually decide to engage there. That's fine-ish though. Can move Rand there though, to block. Just go all out on the Royal Guard. Also, interestingly, doesn't seem to have a underdog. Well, I guess that's something. Go against that huge melee defense. Alright. You wait before you do anything. You just do nothing. With that. Probably waits and sees. Do I need to do something? Move there and attack here. But it's probably better to save fatigue instead. And blocking access. Yeah, that's going to be a thing, but yeah. Oh, you're leaving. Okay, that's good. That's good. Kind of. I would still like to kill these ones, but whatever, that's fine. Okay. Now let's wrap this up. Slowly but surely. Go for this guy, I guess, since that's where you can get. So if I move here... not all of them might still be leaving, but anyway. Right now you mark. Then again, if you are leaving, then that's pointless. Still need like a couple of hits on this one. Okay, mark that one. You block here and save fatigue. Just in case. Yeah, they are leaving. Okay, goodbye. Okay. There we go. You just move like, well, next. When you get a chance, when that gets out of the way. Same with you, kind of. If I get a headshot, will that kill? Maybe? I think I'll try it. Instead of doing that. Be a nice kill. Ha 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 ha! Take that. Take that! Don't take that. Okay. Just move like somewhere. It's fine at this point. Now we just deal with the rest of them who still fight. Because they have to. Okay, get out of the way. Just do that. Mark this one. Move Oof. Oh, you're back. Okay, well, sure. Why not? Why not? Why the hell not? I am fine with that. We can mark you. So wait. Do I need to mark for you, maybe? Let's shoot this though. Oh, whoops. Bad. This guy is still confident. How rude. Okay, provides surround bonuses. That's fine. Mark. Probably stay for now. Yeah, that's fine. 20% to attack. 37 there, that's better. Now you just attack. Oof. Oh, did I still have... Yeah, probably had quarrels. Yes, I should have equipped those. Mistake. Mistake. Starting to autopilot. Finally. Go for that. $19. Okay, and Ulrich, 32. Gets it. Could wait for a mark, I'm not going to. Also attack that one instead, and actually, yeah, let's use this. Second wind, okay. Now we mark. Okay. Oof. Good work. Nice. Okay, one more. Just one more. Might be that they get the kill. That's whatever. It happens, it happens. I'm not gonna think about it. Or am I? Can attack twice, whatever. Can't get there. Alright, it seems we get it. There we go, finally. Finally done. Phew. Good battle for us. Took very long. And we have 3 casualties. Rest in peace, Nikolaus, Oko, and Aurengarde. Level ups for Yolanda, Azur, and Astrid, and Lutkardis. So who dealt the most damage? Probably Astrid. Seems like it was Astrid. Good job, Astrid. Lutkard is very close. Herbert dealt okay. Ulrich dealt, well, nearly as much as actually the MVPs. Baldwin kind of low-rolled. Okay, well, there we go. Nice one. Lots of noble loot, which we can hopefully still sell at... Well, we should be. Surely not one battle is enough to break relations altogether. As you near the camp, several figures approach with steel at the ready. Bovo reaches for their weapon, but stops as one of the bandits speaks. You have it! A nod and gesture to the package in your arms disarms any tension. They produce a purse. Tossing it your way, you catch it as you set the package on the floor. As agreed, it's 1 crowns. Now, if you don't mind. No, it's actually 3,000. They look away from the camp, then back to you. Piss off! Perhaps. Such is life. Okay. We are not hostile. Relations open. Relations neutral. Okay, so seems that didn't actually affect any relations. Yay. Also, it seems there is an actual champion here now. A champion hedge knight. The Scourge. Also a master archer. Not going to fight them, not yet, at least. Anyways, let's do the levels. So, Azur, level 6. Takes more hit points. Okay, Berserk might be a maybe, actually. He hasn't been very good with throwing weapons. More useful for the net things. Still needs the backs and belts. What else could I take? Net mastery, sure. Yeah. Next up, Yolanda, level 5. More fatigue, more resolve, as well as defense. And speaking of defense, takes underdog. Next up, Luthgardis, level 7. Takes probably nimble. Can still get Colossus. More resolve. And more fatigue. Lithe is also an option. It's slightly safer, actually. Maybe. Well, at least until I get Colossus. If I take Nimble, though, I need to strip this armor, which is currently kind of keeping her safe. I think I actually take Mind over Body now. Probably. Take the armor things later. And then... well, it's not going to be of much use yet. 66 only. Backstabber is a thing. That might be good. Promise potential... kind of good. That's plus 6 melee attack. That's very good. Can't get everything though. Doesn't have fast adaptation for what we saw in that last battle. Second wind might be a pick, actually. That's better than recover. I'll mark it in blue, because we might want something like that. Probably will, with perfect focus. Also, it bugged out again, so let's do that. Nimble means more fatigue to use for perfect focus. I'll take Mind over Body now. Already. Currently it's only 5% help, but anyway. And Astrid level 9. We will need to buy some ammunition, by the way. Anyways, god damn it, plus 2. Take that and that at least. I guess I do take the plus 2. It pains me, but I guess I do. Alright. And probably... well, let's see. What will you take? Fatigue was fine in that last battle, actually. Still, perfect fit is excellent. Also, we have heightened reflexes, so yeah, let's get perfect fit. More damage. Less fatigue use. Max value from that. Okay, and that's all the levels done. I'll do inventory management on my own time. Thanks for watching. I shall see you next time.